So, you're a scene kid, and you're not looking forward to this Christmas music season because you're sick and tired of all the Michael Bublé and the Mariah Carey that they just won't stop playing. But maybe you can get through this. If only you had the ultimate emo Christmas music playlist. That is where I come in.
Just because it's Christmas doesn't mean we can't be emo around here.
Today I'm giving you the top 10 emo Christmas songs. And we're using emo in the broad sense of the term. Basically any artist that has been a part of the scene is fair game for this video. By the way, if you want to piss off your parents for some reason, play these songs and that will do the trick, I guarantee ya. Alright, kicking it off at number 10 with probably the weirdest song on this list, we have Don't Shoot Me Santa by The Killers.
Don't shoot me, Santa Claus, I've been a clean living boy, I promise you.
Now this song just has a really bizarre dialogue with Santa Claus. Apparently Santa's going to shoot him because he's been bad. It's also musically very weird. There's several tempo changes and it just sounds like somebody had to be high when they were writing this. And personally, I don't love the sound of the song that much, but it's just so creative and entertaining that I had to put this on the list. So, props to The Killers.
A full bang situation, but obviously I'm an emo, so we're going to comb it over as far as possible.
Now we got one of those traditional pop punk Christmas songs. Number 9, Merry Christmas, Kiss My by All Time Low.
Sing along, here it goes, Merry Christmas, kiss my ass.
Very stereotypical pop punk Christmas, you know, losing the girl around Christmas time, but this one's a little more fun. It's got that clever line, Merry Christmas, kiss my ass, and it has a very, very catchy chorus to match. It also just has a really cool bridge. I don't want to spoil it for you. You just got to check it out. All right, winding down with a soft one. At number 8, we've got Nothing for Christmas by New Found Glory.
Christmas is coming, so don't buy me nothing, I got what I wanted.
This one I actually didn't think too much of the very first time I heard it, but I have since discovered this song has so much replay value. It's super, super, super catchy. The chorus is very fun to sing along to. It really puts you in the Christmas spirit, and honestly, this is one that your parents probably would like, so you can just play this out loud anywhere and no one will have a problem. In fact, they might even like it. Switching gears dramatically, we have This Christmas I'll Burn It to the Ground by Set It Off. This one is very dark and epic. Lyrically, it kind of reminds me of The Grinch and The Nightmare Before Christmas. After the bridge, they bring in a choir for like a slowed down chorus, and it's just very epic and satisfying. That part alone is worth checking out the song for.
The person who tweeted me telling me that Santa doesn't exist, I don't like you very much.
Next up, coming from a band I'm really excited about right now. At number 6, we have All I Want for Christmas Is You by Against the Current. Now this song is just so much fun, very energetic, upbeat pop punk. The video is a lot of fun too. You can tell the band members just had a lot of fun with this one. And Chrissy Costanza's voice is awesome, as always. She brings a lot of life to the track. Most of the song is pretty straightforward pop punk, but the bridge gets a little darker, but nothing too crazy. This one might be normie appropriate. You know, you can test the waters. I think probably no one will care too much. They'll give you a pass on this one. But if you want something more edgy and offensive, you can listen to this hidden Christmas gem. Number 5, we've got Making Christmas by Craig Mabbitt and Kevin Thrasher.
Making Christmas is so fine.
Now he uses a lot of different voices in this song, which some of them can be kind of obnoxious, which I think they're supposed to be. It's all very dark and creepy. Musically, it's very dynamic too. So many changes, it never gets boring. Now this is such a good cover. I really wish that instead of being released by just Craig Mabbitt and Kevin Thrasher, I wish it was an Escape the Fate song. And it's funny because Kevin Thrasher later joined Escape the Fate anyway. And Escape the Fate was signed to Interscope Records at the time, which is a major label. If this song got any sort of push from Interscope, it could have done so well. And I'm really sad it didn't. But I don't know. Either way, this is a great song. You should check it out. Okay, next up, looking at the lineup behind this song, I'm very surprised I have never heard it before. We have Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas by Simple Plan, All Time Low, Good Charlotte, Goldfinger, and 5 Seconds of Summer.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Now this is just an insane lineup here. And the fact that this song is under 3 minutes just makes it kind of ridiculous that they just jammed all of these bands onto one song. But I think that was just kind of for fun and maybe even for marketing too, because the more bands you have, the more potential people you can draw in. But it's a little confusing because this song was not marketed very heavily at all. I didn't know about it. Most of you probably didn't know about it. And it's not on Spotify. There's no music video. It wasn't released on any of the band's or label's channels. So I don't know what the deal is with this one. But regardless of all of that, this song is awesome. It starts out with a very traditional, smooth Christmas sound, but it's still got the pop punk vocals over it. But halfway through the song, it kicks in with a full pop punk band, very energetic, very fun to listen to. Now we are moving into our emo Christmas classics. Coming in at number 3, we have You'll Shoot Your Eye Out by Fall Out Boy.
Don't come home for Christmas. You're the last thing.
Now what's funny about this song is that they start off with those Christmas jingle bells in the beginning, and then you never hear them again, and it's basically just an acoustic song. It's kind of like they were just about to release the song, and then the day before, like, oh shoot, we really got to make this sound a little more Christmas. What can we do? What can we do? Oh, I know. Let's add jingle bells for a few seconds at the beginning. That'll do it. It's like, okay, great. Now I'm just poking fun. This is a great song. What really strikes me is the chorus. Now, usually in a chorus, you'll have maybe 2 or 3 lines that have the same exact melody, but in this song, all 4 lines of the chorus are totally different, and somehow it all flows really well, and it's super catchy and fun to sing along to. I don't have much else to say except that this is just a very solid, good emo Christmas song. You've probably heard it before, but if you haven't, definitely worth checking out.
Cuddle up with a nice warm cider, watch Home Alone.
Now our next emo classic is White Christmas by Panic at the Disco.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
Now hearing this song makes me think, now don't shoot me for saying this, but it makes me think that maybe Brendan Urie wasn't meant for rock music. Maybe he should be like a Christmas / I don't know, jazz artist. He just has that voice. Someone in the comments of the song said, Brendan's deep voice in this sounds like delicious melted chocolate.
And may all your...
That is the perfect metaphor for his voice. I could not agree more. Now this is a song that both emo kids and grandmas alike will love. You can play this in front of any of your friends and family. You're happy, they're happy, everybody's happy. Merry Christmas. Yay. Now before I announce the number 1 best emo Christmas song, I will quickly go through some honorable mentions. Happy Holidays You Bastard by Blink-182. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays by Issues. And Christmas by the Phone by... And Christmas by the Phone by Good Charlotte. The number 1 emo Christmas song is All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. Just kidding, just kidding. The number 1 best emo Christmas song of all time is All I Want for Christmas Is You by My Chemical Romance. I remember back in like high school or something, I was playing the song out loud in the house, and my parents told me to turn that off because, well, it didn't put them in the Christmas spirit, to say the least. And yeah, it's not pleasant, but that's not supposed to be. I mean, because what they're doing is they're taking this very bright Christmas pop anthem and they are flipping it on its head, which actually really makes a lot of sense given the lyrics. I mean, just listen to some of these. There's just one thing I need. I just want you for my own. I mean, that sounds like desperation. That sounds like the pain of loss, which you don't hear any of that in the original version, and you only hear that in the MCR version. It's just filled with pain and angst of losing someone you love and not having them around when you need them most. There's just so much emotion just jam-packed into this beautiful emo Christmas masterpiece. That is why All I Want for Christmas Is You by My Chemical Romance is the #1 emo Christmas song. I did make a longer emo Christmas Spotify playlist. Unfortunately, not all of these songs are on Spotify, but all of the ones that are definitely on this playlist, and many, many, many more. So if you're interested, you can check that out. The link is down in the description. And if you discovered any new songs from this video, make sure to give the song a like, help bring some attention back to the scene. And if you'd like to join me on my journey of exploring the emo and scene world, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss a video. That's all I got for you. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, peace.